Welcome, welcome, welcome. JB here. Excited you're here. Really excited about this new community. I am pumped about this. This is a beta. We're pretty excited. It's working really good right now for a beta, but it's going to get better and better and better. And the reason it's going to get better and better and better is that this is a community built by the community for the community. And what that means is it would have been really easy just to use the social platforms that are out there, but the problem is there's privacy issues, there's spamming issues. Facebook, which is the main one, is now a publicly traded company, so we don't know what they're going to do. But what we do know is that this is ours. And so the information contained is behind our wall. It's private, it's secure, and it's going to be saved. And it's really going to create this massive, massive value for each and every member. And that's what I'm really excited about, really getting us connecting and manifesting our dreams. So pretty pumped up about it. But let's get right into this tutorial. I know you want to see what's going on. I'll try to keep it as basic as possible. A few things we need to do when you get started is come into my profile. There's a few buttons up here in the upper right. You can see them, my profile, my account, and log out. My profile is where you're going to change your profile information that people see about you. So you can see down here as I click the button, you have view, you have edit, and you have change avatar. That's going to change your picture. Edit, you're going to be able to change your about me. Okay, so that's the first place you need to start. On a side note, my account, that is where you do your billing information, your credit card information. That's where that is. Okay, so profile is really where you change. This is kind of a one-time thing that you'll do, and then once it's done, it's done. Your profile's updated. People will see it, and they can then they'll be able to work with you and do what they want to do. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part of this is your dashboard. This is the main kind of gateway. This is where you post updates of things that are going on, and you can post your update based on the groups you're involved in or the discussion areas you're involved in. And I'll talk about that in a minute because that's really important. The community, CoachCast, is here, and this one is on the community depending on when you're watching this. And then you just push play and you can listen to it. You have your daily questions here, and then you have your community activity. Now, one of the things I'd like to tell you is that you can put it on everything, and if you put it on everything, you're going to get these little group notifications. You see how people have joined things, have done things. What I like to do, this is a little tip, is to keep this on updates. That way you only see the updates that are happening. Okay, now like any social community, you can also change this to just your friendships. You can change it to new members, but this is really handy feature because it'll allow you to see what's going on in this area by specific things that are happening. Okay, so that's really cool that you can change that and move things around. Okay, so just by using this, you can keep track of kind of what's going on in the community, kind of the activity level. Okay, so that's the page. Over here on the right, we have some members where you can check, and then we have the discussion groups that you are in and things that are happening within these discussion groups, and I'm going to go over that in a minute. But very basically, this is kind of your place where you're going to post your updates, you're going to listen to CoachCast and see what's going on. Also up here across the top, you can see you have your friends requests, your new messages, people sending you messages, either public or private, and then you have your mentions here, which is somebody mentioning you in a post, and mentioning is like Twitter with the @ sign. Okay, so there you can kind of see some things that are happening. My wall, again, we come here. This is kind of you can get to your profile from here, which will take you to this button, this profile button. Otherwise, this is your activity, things that are going on. You can see some people commenting down here to this thread. You have your profile, you have your messages that are coming in, you have your friends, you have who's following you and who's following you and who you're following. I just haven't got started doing that yet, and I'll show you that in a minute. You have how many friends you have, the groups you're involved in, your media. You can put up photos, you can put up images, you can put up music, you can put up small videos. If you want to put a YouTube video, basically you just put the URL and it'll literally just pop in here. It's really awesome. But one thing that's really critical is this settings area. This settings area is where you can change your account email and your password, which I wouldn't do that much, but you can change your notifications here. If you start getting a bunch of emails, you can change your notification. They're defaulted to yes, so you can change to what you need to. Okay, so this is your kind of Starfleet command place for you personally. Again, now you can show by updates, posts, everything. This changes by what you want to change. You can see your mentions. all these areas, who you're following, and again, you can change that stream, and this is where you can see the things that are really relative to you. And again, if you're posting in discussion groups, which I'm going to talk about next, then you can follow the information here. Really excited about this next area, which is discussion groups. This is probably my favorite thing about the site. This allows us to capture information. It's kind of forum-ish, but it's not. If I go into one, you'll be able to see introductions. We just put this up this morning, and you can see people are already starting to introduce themselves. And so you can see what people are up to. Again, I would put updates because I like that better, and that allows me to just kind of scroll through the updates and see what people are saying, and I can comment and see what's going on with them. And these discussion groups is where the most power is going to be. We've got introductions. We have resources. This is where we'll talk about books. We have business, things that are going on in business. We have accountability, so you can get accountability groups going or accountability partners. We have our community beta feedback. So this is a community built for the community, by the community, so that you can reach out to us. We have our VIP group. We have our marketplace. And this is where you can sell. I want to put that out there. We don't want selling anywhere in the community except for in this area, so you can actually put what you're doing or what what's going on, and you can discuss business opportunities, etc. there. We have a miscellaneous area to talk about whatever you want to talk about, and then positive stories. We'll be adding to this, but this is really powerful. And as you can see, it's always on the right-hand side. So you can click on a group, and you could get more information and find out ideas, okay? Again, the way you would work in these groups is you just click on it, okay? And when you're here, you need to join. And once you join, basically you just click on it, and you can post an update. I think we all know enough about that it's pretty simple. You can add media to it, okay, which will allow you to upload an album, and you can put videos, music, albums. As you play with this more and more, and I'll do some specific tutorials, you'll find that it's pretty simple. It's very intuitive, but that way the group gets that information, and you can work on that. Members is an area where you're going to find other members to either add as a friend or follow. So as you can see there's two things going on within this community. You can add as friends or follow. So if you don't want to have a ton of friends, which some people don't, which, the message is going back and forth, that's cool, I understand. You can follow that person, and then you just get their information in the stream. So there's a couple things you can do. We actually have kind of the Facebook and the Twitter working at the same time here, and that will help you really, kind of find people and work. You can search. But realistically, what's going to happen is you're going to find somebody in these groups, and when they introduce themselves, you're going to find them, and once you find that person, you're going to see a quote or something by them. Let's click on my face, and that's going to take you to their profile, and that's going to allow you to follow them or to friend them. Okay, that's how it works. So you can find them in the members area, or you can find them in the discussion groups and just click on their face, and that'll work. Okay? CoachCast, another thing. This is archive. This is our library. You can download CoachCast here, or you can listen to CoachCast. Okay? So this is our library of CoachCast. Again, a really nice resource. And then these other areas are very simple. Events is the events we have going on. We have the cruise coming up. You know about that. The blog is where we put up information, different topics, etc. The store is your place to see some of the things that we have to help support Morning Coach. And then support is our support area, so you can get into the knowledge base or open a ticket if you're having some issues. But really, it's very basic in scope. It's just our place. I think the key thing is, the value is that we control it. There's a community built for the community, by the community. So we're all going to be working this together. And as we work it together, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's just going to be amazing. And like I said, I think the most valuable area, and we'll see, is this discussion area. It's going to be so powerful. And as we get more people involved and people making friends and setting messages back and forth and really building this up, it's going to change thousands of lives. Literally, it's going to change thousands of lives. I mean, I've always said, where could you find a place where you have thousands of people who are supporting you, hundreds of people supporting you? It's just amazing that this community is the Bentley. It is the Saks Fifth Avenue. It is some of the most amazing people in the world, and we're all supporting each other. And that is very special. So start using the basic functions. Like I said, it takes a little bit of time to get everybody kind of using it. Now, just a quick note, we are now moving on to mobile. So yes, we are going to make this mobile with the notifications and everything. It's going to take us a little time. That's going to be a little more work. So we're going to be working on that over the next 30 days to really get some mobile platforms working with this. For now, we're PC or tablet only, iPad, tablet. I mean, you can try to get on your iPhone or your smartphone, but it's a little too scrunched up. We're going to make that much better. We're really excited about taking this to the next level. But the only reason we can do it is because of you. So I'm glad you're here. Use it, interact, have some fun with it, play with it. You can't break it, all right? And let's make this awesome. Because the only way a social network's awesome or a community's awesome is if you're involved. And that's what this is about. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited about this. So get into it, have some fun with it, check in every once in a while just to see what's going on in here. Post your pictures, your videos, whatever you want to put up here, and have some fun. That's what this is about. It's about fun, growing, and just doing it to it. All right? Thanks for watching. I have more tutorials coming. This is just the first one. I'll be doing a lot more. This should be able to help you get started within the community. Get that profile done, and then just have some fun in the discussion areas. That's a great place to start. All right. Thanks so much for watching.